Travesty is a word too thick for the kind of poems I write. It is the reason I live in the service of liberation before that of fame. Always a full-time agitator, part-time creator. Travesty is the reason I can't dedicate myself to an art that does not swim upstream, to the place where it all begins and tickle the iconic underbelly of that systemic beast. Travesty is the fact that queer and questioning and trans youth are 4 times more likely to attempt suicide, 2 times more likely to become addicted to nicotine and make up nearly 40% of our nation's homeless youth population. Let's imagine just for a second how that begins to kill a generation before it's learned to sing. Travesty is reading a laundry list of these statistics at the age of 29 before realizing I'm one of them. Before naming all of the ways I could have died and acknowledging the one minor way I did. My voice has not been fully alive since the age of 8 when I pronounced to the world that I am a fairy. Made of light blue silk and a crown of rosebuds and sunflowers, no mold to fit into, only a silken shroud. The way it bends to the wind is the way I bend to myself, and this is what self-awareness should look like. By 9, I was a girl. By 13, a lesbian, already disconnected from the part of me that believed that this body is too watery for any one word to hold it in. The first time I was admitted to a psych ward, my counselor told me that I was experiencing dissociative disorder as a result of my mother's illness. Travesty is, my counselor was a lesbian, yet even in her expertise, there was no reason for people like me to be ill. This is part of the reason that I don't know how to be an ally to queer or questioning or trans folk. I've always taken to the spaces in between. But succumbing to invisibility is just a way of giving in. I imagine me at the age of 15. I'm pregnant with possibility and pages deep in love with language as an art that continues to fail me. I know no one that feels like home the way that being wasted does. 14 years later, and I'm now fervently asking this body to speak. Speak, body, speak. If not for me, then for all the other fairy kids who need to hear it before it's too late. Your body was never meant to be clung to by words, but alone we will never be loud enough to carry this weight.